We are live. Live on the broadcast tonight. Let me change the title because I know it's going to have to be changed because for some reason it doesn't change it over, which is very freaking annoying. I don't understand why it won't change the title when I do it, but I spelled it wrong. There we go. Let's see if it sticks it. See if it sticks to what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that. Alright, so, what's going on everybody? Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's been having an awesome day. As you can tell, I'm being a little sarcastic in my title tonight. It's just sarcasm, which, you know, a lot of people are offended by sarcasm. If you're offended by sarcasm, you're in the wrong place. That's all I got to say on that one. So, what's on the agenda? Of course, we're going to do the event, our daily, right here. Let's go ahead and get this set up. We're going to do our event daily and get our 2 for the day. Once we get done with the event daily, we're going to switch back over to our KDF recruit and work on that. I am really close to that planet, man. I'm like right on top of it. That's crazy. Look, it even glitched through it. Look, right there. Look, see, it's glitching through the edge of it. That's cool. Gee, Cryptic, get your stuff fixed. How many times have I said that? Gee, Cryptic, get your stuff fixed. I think it's beginning to be a meme here lately. Telling Cryptic to fix their stuff. But, alas, it doesn't matter. It'll be alright. But anyway, as the title states, it is sarcasm. I'm offended by everything. I can't go through every day because I'm offended by everything. And so, of course, why not poke fun at it? Because it's funny. So I'm going to be sarcastic and I'm going to talk crap about people who are offended by everything because they have picked cancel culture and those that are offended by every little nook and cranny and thing that can be possibly offensive have found new targets. And of course, because they have found new targets and those new targets are stupid, we have to make fun of those people. Why? Simply because it's retarded. Well, I'm not going to say that word because that might be offensive. I'm just going to say it's stupid. It's to the non-intelligent in the world who are offended by everything. The little snowflakes that live on this planet who can't live their day without being offended by something. So what am I talking about, you may ask? Well, we're going to start with they're offended by Dr. Seuss. Yes, Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss is offensive. 5 particular books, I think it was. They're offended by Dr. Seuss. How can you be offended by Dr. Seuss? I don't really understand it. Well, I take that back. I can probably understand why people would find certain aspects of Dr. Seuss offensive. I guess some of the drawings that he had in his books and stuff like that people could find offensive, and they were discussing some of that today, of how you know how some of that stuff can be offensive. And I guess in today's time, that everybody's offended by something. So, you know, and we are the land to be offended, and so being as such, you know, everything is offensive. And now, Speedy Gonzales and Pepe Le Pew is offensive. Yes, Pepe Le Pew. The French skunk, who is a womanizer, is offensive. Yes, it has gotten to that point where Pepe Le Pew is offensive. He's being cast aside by the great LeBron James from the Space Jam movie. However, will we survive without LeBron James being our beacon of hope in society? The master of not being of the offensive. Because everybody knows that, you know, multi-millionaires who play basketball for a living are the utmost important on not being offended. While they live in their multi-million-dollar mansions and have their multi-million-dollar contracts, and they do this, that, and the other, and they don't really do a whole lot to help anybody other than themselves. But they're offended by a cartoon. Yes, a cartoon is offensive. You know what I say to that, people? I say, grow a pair, grow up. It's a cartoon. And in some of the ways they were even talking about it, you know, really, Bugs Bunny should be canceled as well, because Bugs Bunny dressed up in drag in a lot of his cartoons, and so he should be canceled because he is offensive to the transgender gender community or the drag community or whatever, because, you know, he's being intolerable to their plight. And so I think all cartoons should be canceled. Yes, cancel culture should hit every single cartoon that's on this earth, because everything is offensive in some way, shape, fashion, or form. Sesame Street should be canceled. Reading Rainbow, for goodness sakes. We want to get rid of books. We want to keep people from reading books. We want to keep kids from learning and reading books. LeVar Burton, the great LeVar Burton, of course, from STO, from Star Trek, is, of course, Geordi LaForge. But before LeVar Burton was Geordi LaForge, LeVar Burton did Reading Rainbow, a show that taught kids to read and the importance of reading. But even LeVar Burton, the great LeVar Burton of Reading Rainbow, Star Trek fame, says that classic books need to be removed from society because they're offensive. We're talking Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn. Classics. Classic books that are read today. I'm sure The Great Badge of Courage will be next on that hit list of books that need to be reprimanded, because the great, what is it? The Great Badge of Courage, Red Badge of Courage, excuse me. Not the Great Badge of Courage, Red Badge. Is it Red Badge of Courage? Anyway, I'm sure that one will be next. And, you know, we can't have classic literature. We can't have even Shakespeare. I'm sure even Shakespeare is offensive in some way, shape, fashion, or form. I mean, look at Romeo and Juliet. That's that's talking about children in offensive positions. It's children talking about being in love. And it's a love story, a romance, so to speak, of two children. And it's offensive in every way, shape, fashion, or form. And I'm offended by it. So therefore, I think Shakespeare should be thrown in that list of books for cancel culture, because I'm offended by Shakespeare. I don't think we should be reading anything, to be honest with you, because everything is offensive. Now, if you believe that, I got a bridge in California that I'll sell you. Or one in New York I'll sell you. Speaking of New York, Speaking of New York, the Emmy-winning Governor Cuomo, in his ever-growing pile of sex scandal, it's a wonderful thing to see. I love it. I love watching leftist idiots implode on themselves. It's a wonderful thing. But the whole cancel culture on books and cartoons now seem to be their new thing. We can't have cartoons. We can't have books. We can't have a lot of things. Why? Why are we finding books offensive? You know what I find offensive? Cancel culture. I find that offensive. I find stupidity offensive. But we don't cancel culture because of that. But boy, could we and should we. Absolutely. We should get rid of cancel culture because it's offensive. It's very offensive. It interferes with my delicate sensibilities. Before I get any deeper in this, let me switch over to my KDF tune. Let's see. I need to clean my inventory out. Ooh, this is terrible. Look at this. Let's clean this out before I even do that. I mean, I can always come back to it. This is terrible, man. This is just terrible. But yeah. I'm offended that Pepe Le Pew is offensive, to be quite frank. I'm offended that they consider Dr. Seuss offensive. Meanwhile, the president can drop the N-word in a press conference, and that's not offensive to anybody. Hasn't even been spoken about since it happened. But Dr. Seuss is offensive. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else can see the irony there, but I find it really weird that it's okay for some people to say some things, and it's okay, but other people, but things that are completely and totally, damn it, there we go, but things that are completely and totally random and out of context and just plain stupid are okay. Like I said, Bugs Bunny dressed in drag in some of his cartoons. Does that mean he's offended? Does that mean he needs to be canceled because of it? It's Bugs Bunny. It's a cartoon. Porky Pig has a stutter. Does that mean Porky Pig needs to be canceled because it's offensive to do jokes? Not do jokes, but it's taking advantage of the situation that he has a speech impediment. So shouldn't we cancel Porky Pig cartoons because it's offensive to people with speech impediments? I mean, seriously. And Popeye. Let's find what's offensive about Popeye. Popeye is a old sailor man because he's Popeye the Sailor Man. Granted, he does good for kids when he says eat your spinach. He eats his spinach and it makes him stronger. Kids take away that if I eat spinach, I'll get stronger. Granted, it's a cartoon; it really makes no sense, but still. And Olive Oyl, his love, who he does everything he can to help her and protect her from bad things and bad people, but yet Popeye's not canceled yet. It's only a matter of time. I mean, soon some people will say, well, Popeye has to be canceled because, he's a male chauvinist. And not only is he a male chauvinist, but he teaches young men that it's not right to be a man. And not only to be a man, but be a manly man. And eat your spinach and grow up big and strong. You know, Bluto. Bluto will be the one. That'll do it. Bluto will be the one. Yep. And Olive Oil not being a good, strong, dominant woman, you know, that's going to make that whole cartoon's going to be completely and totally canceled next, because, you know, Popeye, man. You know, Popeye. How dare we? Let's see. Let's pick another one. Let's pick another one. Woody Woodpecker. There you go. Just his name is offensive. He's a woodpecker. Woody Woodpecker is offensive. Why is Woody Woodpecker offensive, you say? It's a very good question. Why would Woody Woodpecker be offensive? Let's find a way. Is it because he's a bird? No. Birds are not offensive, right? Okay, so he's safe on the bird aspect. Let's find another. We got to find a reason. Because that's what cancel culture does, right? They find a reason to cancel things and cancel people. So we got to find a way. We got to find a reason. Let's find a reason to cancel Woody Woodpecker. How about his little laugh that he does? That's offensive. That laugh is offensive. There you go. I'm offended by Woody Woodpecker's laugh, so I'm going to cancel. So I'm going to cancel Woody Woodpecker because of it. Foghorn Leghorn. There you go. Ooh, man. How dare we not? How can we ever allow Foghorn Leghorn to survive? He is a testament to classic Southern culture in his desire to not like chicken hawks and not like a dog. And he's offensive because he beats up the dog. The poor dog did nothing. The poor dog's always chained up. And so Foghorn Leghorn, in his offensive Southern style, in his offensive Southern language, beats up on a poor defenseless dog. So there you go. Foghorn Leghorn canceled just like that, man. Quick, fast, and easy. Right? Let's pick another classic cartoon. Let's see. How about what else is classic? What else is classic? I'm talking like I'm talking like let's see. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is offensive. Showboat Willie. Was it Showboat Willie? Tugboat Willie or something like that. The boat one. Which actually I think Disney Plus already puts the little stamp on there about it being offensive. So, you know, Disney's already taken care of that little mouse. Mighty Mouse. Oh, Mighty Mouse. I remember Mighty Mouse. Everybody remember? You remember Mighty Mouse? That's probably showing my age a little bit on that one. Mighty Mouse was like Mickey Mouse, but on steroids, right? Mighty Mouse was like a superhero, but he was a mouse. Loved Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse's thing was, "Here I come to save the day." And he had the little mouse girlfriend who was like the 50s pinup model or 40s pinup model, but she was a mouse. And it was his job to protect her from evil. You know, that was Mighty Mouse's job as a superhero, is to protect people from evil, or protect the mouse kind from evil. So, because he's Mighty Mouse, he's offensive. Why? Because he's a male chauvinist. That's right. Because he's Mighty Mouse. Because he's a male, and he's a superhero, and he's mighty. And he's got mighty in his name. So Mighty Mouse is offensive. There you go. We just found an excuse to cancel Mighty Mouse. Droopy. Psh. Droopy. Come on, man. It's Droopy. Everybody loved Droopy. I love Droopy. Droopy was awesome. But his deep Southern drawl makes him offensive because he's from the South. And he had, you know, he was a bit, what was he, a basset hound, I think? And he talked real slow, so he kind of had a speech impediment, sort of. And because he talked real slow with a speech impediment, it could be offensive to those people because, yo, what's up, Marksman? So Droopy's offensive because he had a speech impediment, and so they're using that to show people, showing people that we crack jokes at Droopy, and so Droopy got to be canceled now because Droopy's offensive. We could even use today's standard cartoons. We can use today's anime. Naruto, for example, beats up on women, has the men or the guys are male chauvinists, so Naruto is offensive. You know, we should cancel Naruto. DBZ, same thing. Goku is offensive. He's a male chauvinist. How dare he? His whole goal in the entire series is to save everybody. It doesn't matter that he's trying to do good. It doesn't matter. No, man, this is cancel culture. If Pepe Le Pew is considered offensive and Dr. Seuss is considered offensive, we're going over every cartoon that we can think of to find a reason for cancel culture to say it needs to be canceled. Even Naruto. I like Naruto. I like Boruto a little bit. I haven't watched a lot of it, but it's pretty good. Naruto is always... Naruto is good. I like Naruto. But cancel culture has gotten way out of hand. And when I say it's gotten way out of hand, I mean it's really uncontrollable now. I mean, people get canceled and stupid stuff gets canceled. They cut Pepe Le Pew out, his scenes out of the new Space Jam movie, which I don't really understand why they did a second Space Jam movie. I mean, it's hard to beat the first one. I mean, the first one was a classic. I don't know why you should do a second. Why you want to ruin things with... It's probably because Hollywood can't think of anything not original. And so they're doing Space Jam 2 with LeBron James because, you know, LeBron James is the great person, philanthropist that he is, and he's just on top of things when it comes to things that are offensive. Living in his multi-million-dollar mansion, paying little Chinese kids in sweatshops 50 cents a day to make his sneakers. But, you know, he's a great ambassador for everything. But, you know, I used to like LeBron James. That's the problem. But, you know, I digress. But cancel culture is crazy. They cutting out cartoons. So that's what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about, that's why my title says I'm offended by everything. Nah, just kidding, my bad. It's sarcasm. Sarcasm is wrong. Comedy is wrong. Cartoons are wrong. I don't understand where the world went wrong with being offended by everything. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand how where the world went wrong being offended by everything. It makes no sense. It really, truly doesn't make sense. I mean,
my crew hungers for more battle.
This game, you just that sentence right there that he just made, that Klingon just made. In the eyes of cancel culture, that is offensive. A video game. I mean, it's bad enough that people are considering Dr. Seuss and cartoons offensive. Where's it gonna end?
Disable it.
If people nowadays get their way, this is no lie. Mark my words on this. And after the whole Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview the other day, I'm actually surprised that Cancel the Queen isn't trending on Twitter. I don't understand how it's not. I mean, realistically, I don't understand how it's not trending on Twitter. And so,
Good.
I
hope you are ready.
I don't understand. When does it end? Where does it end? Where do we draw the line? And what do we draw the line on? Because if you can find... My title is offensive to somebody in this world. Guaranteed. It's sarcasm. It's a joke. It's not even factual. Well, it is factual. Because it's sarcasm. It's comedy. My entire show is offensive to some people. Why? Because I tell it like it is. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I will never lead you astray. Well, I might lead you astray at some point, but I will tell it to you straight. I will tell it to you like it is. And that's just the way it is. And if you don't like being told the truth, if you don't like the truth in general, you're on the wrong channel. Because that's my thing.
See what the
I will.
while I search the computer for
This is just the way I am. That's just the way I am. I shoot from the hip, and I always give it to you straight. And so, you know, it just, I don't understand, one, how we got to this point, and number two, how do we get to an ending of it? I mean, people from senior citizens today look at the world from a different perspective. The baby boomers look at the world from a different perspective. You know, Gen Xers see the world differently. Gen Zers, millennials, they all lost their damn mind. You know, me, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm part of that rebellious group of people who were I don't know really what the whole Gen X movement was, but because of my age, I'm considered a Gen Xer. You know, we were part of the ones who said to, you know, question everything and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? We set up an entire group of people to be free thinkers. You know, the baby boomers, the great generations ahead before us, laid down everything. The people from the Great Depression laid down everything, taught people how to be right, to, you know, treat people right and treat people with respect, and, you know, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. You know, treat people with respect. But they also saw things a different way. As we grow up, we see things in a different way. And at some point, we all got soft. We all got soft somewhere. And I just don't get it. I don't understand the cancel culture. I don't understand why. And I heard somebody say
you must act. We should approach the starbase.
That, you know, activists, for example, need to feel that they've done something. You know, and so the cancel culture part of an activist is to make them feel like they've done something. They've struck a blow against indignity and against everything else. And I'm like, I don't get it. What are you showing the world that you got Pepe Le Pew canceled? Wow, you showed the world that you can cancel a cartoon. Wow. You've done a lot. for the great of humanity. You've done a lot by getting one French skunk who loves women, who's not afraid to show that he's afraid not that he loves women. He's a little creepy, but that's Pepe Le Pew. In the times when Pepe Le Pew was created, that's just the way things were. It was a different time. It was a different era. So he's not aged very well. But you know why he hasn't aged very well? Because people get offended by the dumbest things. People get offended by the dumbest things. Which is why I said, who's next? Is Bugs Bunny gonna be next? Because Bugs Bunny dressed in drag. Are we gonna cancel Bugs Bunny because of it? I mean, seriously. Speedy Gonzalez because what? Because he's a Latino mouse who runs very fast.
This is Utopia Plenty to control. All ships, travel for defense.
He's a Latin mouse that runs super fast. So he's getting canceled because, you know, he's a stereotype. How is he? I don't really understand how he's a stereotype, but okay, whatever. But see, this is the thing with the left idiots. I heard today, and it made a lot of sense. The left sees a color, right? They see white, black, brown. They see white, black, brown, red, yellow. The main colors of people. You know, white people, of course, white. African Americans, of course, black. Brown is Latino. Yellow, Asian. Red, Native American. And they see people from that perspective. They don't see people as, you know, there's more to white people than just a color. You know? There are Italian Americans, Irish Americans, Greeks, Jewish. I mean, they're all grades of different versions of white people, just like African Americans are from can come from different parts of Africa. Asians can come from different parts of Asia. You can't just put them all in a group. Latinos can't. They don't all come from the same place. So how can you justify saying that white, black, brown, red, and yellow are the same when they're not? English. For God's sakes, we come from English. Depending on what your heritage is, you could be English, you could be German, you could be Italian, you could be French, you could be from anywhere in the country. Greek. Anywhere. You're not just a white person. If you're an African American, your heritage could come from anywhere. Nigeria. Anywhere. Anywhere on the African continent. If you're Asian, you could be Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Indonesian. You're not just a color. You're not just a color. If you're Native American, guess what? There are so many tribes, it's crazy. You can be Cherokee, you can be Sioux, Lakota, any of those. You're not just a red person. You're a Native American from a specific tribe. That's your heritage. Guess what? We're all Americans. That's what's important. That is what is important. Doesn't matter if you're red, white, blue, purple, green, polka dot, yellow, orange. Doesn't matter. We're all the same. If you are in this country, if you have been in this country legally, if you came to this country legally, I don't mean you just ran across the border and said, hey, I'm an American. No, that don't work. If you come here legally, and you did your thing, you got your green card, you got all your stuff, You're here legit, super legit, right? You're here legit. Guess what? By the government standards, you are an American. Ooh, think about it. You are a Latin American. You're either a Mexican American, Guatemalan American, Honduran American, Brazilian American. You're any of those, depending on where you're from. You're not just a Latino. Well, you are, but still, you're an American. Because the government says you did your thing, you got all your stuff, you did what you were supposed to, and you earned the right to call yourself an American. It's amazing, right? I know. Who'd have thunk it?
More Starfleet ships. Eliminate them.
Just like a guy I used to work with, his wife is from Sweden. I think it was Sweden. Sweden or Norway? Sweden, I think. She's Swedish. She came here. She did her thing. She came. She did her thing. She came here legally. She got her stuff. She's an American. It's a wonderful thing. I got friends. Well, I had friends. Not well. They weren't really friends. They were just they were friends of my friends of the family. And he was from Guatemala. He was awesome. I used to love talking to him. He would get so mad when somebody would call him a Mexican. He got so pissed. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Every time somebody would call him a Mexican, he would get so pissed, and he'd be like, "I'm not a Mexican. I'm Guatemalan. There's a difference." And people are just like that. But guess what? He's an American. Why? Because he did his thing. He got his green card. He did the thing right. He did it the right way. He didn't run across the border and expect to be handed a green card. He did his thing and earned his right to be called an American. And he is an awesome dude. And I know a lot of people like that. But I don't. You can't put. And like I said, he would get pissed off when people would call him a Mexican, and he wasn't. He was a Guatemalan, and he would get pissed off. And in today's standards, that would get somebody canceled. Oh yes, by today's standards, that would be canceled in a flat minute. Why? Because people get offended over the dumbest shit. And the sad thing is that people are fine with it. I don't understand it. Why is it okay to cancel people? I think that's the main thing that really rubs me the wrong way. Is why is it okay to cancel people? Cancel culture, you people who are in that category. Explain to me why it's okay. And I want a good reason. I don't want that bullshit excuse that they always come up with. Well, he did this and he did that. Nah. You tell me a good, legit, serious reason why.
I will die a warrior's death.
Yeah, you sure will, man. But you know what? You ain't got an answer. You know why? Because you don't know why. Because somebody told you to be that way. Because a lot of people told you to be that way, and it's better to just go with the motions and go with everybody else than it is. It's easier to follow than it is to lead. It's easier to be a follower, so you follow cancel culture. You join them. You say that they're doing this awesome cause, and they're showing people that it's not okay to do this, and it's not okay to do that. Yeah, I get you. You wanna change the world. You want everybody to be nice to one another. As Biden says, to unite the country. Biden, him and the rest of his cronies don't give two squats about uniting anybody. Which is why they put everybody in color categories instead of what they actually are. If he really wanted to unite the country, he would actually do things to show that that's what he would actually put his money where his mouth is and not just say it. He would actually do it. He hasn't shown that, and he's not going to show that because that's not his thing. None of them will. They've all shown their true colors. It's the double standard that they have with everybody. And it's just, it sucks, man. It really does. It sucks so bad. It makes it, I don't know, man. I'm offended by being offended, if that makes any sense. I just want to live my life. You know, the Constitution of the United States says everybody has 3 rights. Well, not really 3, but they get the 3 principles that the Constitution are based on is to give everybody the chance at life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Happiness. That's a weird word to say, right? Because we're offended by everything. You can't have happiness. You can't have happiness in being offended by everything. You just can't do it. It defeats the purpose, right? If you're trying to have the pursuit of happiness, live your life the way you want to live. Have liberty to be free to do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Be what you want to be. If you want to be an astronaut, then by God, be an astronaut. Do what you got to do to be there that way. If you want to be a football player, then by God, be a football player.
Third warrior away.
Yeah, I know, right? People are offended by happiness. I don't understand why people are offended by happiness. I want to be happy. I like being happy. Being happy is a good thing.
Halfway there.
Being pissed off at the world over stupid things like a damn cartoon or a book or a writer of a certain book because that book is because there was one picture on one page that doesn't really meet today's standards. So I'm gonna be miserable and hateful for that one reason. Really? That defeats the whole purpose of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Why? Why?
Only one more.
Live your life. Live your life to the best of your abilities. Look for the whole purpose of the Constitution to give you life, to give you the opportunity for life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness. Then live your life. Be free, and by God, be happy. But no, we can't. We can't. Because the whole life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is offensive to people. I don't get it. And you can't have it both ways. You can't live your life. You can't have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and be pissed off with the world and be offended by everything at the same time. You gotta pick a side.
This is Captain all ships.
You either LeVar Burton. Look at there. See? Prime example. LeVar Burton right here. That's exactly right. Nobody knows what happiness is anymore. Nobody wants to be happy anymore. We want to be offended. We want to have our feelings. We want to be coddled for the rest of our lives. We want to not be offended by everything, or we want to be offended by everything. We don't want to live our lives. We don't want to be free, and we don't want to to be happy. And I don't understand why that is. I don't understand why that is. Why is it that people don't want to live their life the way they want to live? They don't want to have their freedom, and they don't want to be happy. I don't get it.
We can leave on your order.
It's crazy, man. I just don't understand it. At some point in time, it's like it's kind of like, people will do the whole thing about the Matrix, right? And they'll be like, you take the red pill and see how far down the rabbit hole goes, which is why they say that people need to get red pilled, right?
Given pause for thought to our enemy. It was everything we
They say, that's why they say people get red pilled, because it shows people that there is another way. There is a way. You can be happy. You can live your life. You can be free, and you can be happy. But there's that pitiful group that doesn't want that. And I don't understand why they don't want that. Alright, Marksman. I don't understand why people don't want to live their life, be free, and be happy. It's the three tenements of everything we hold dear. We can't have history. A great saying: those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. History is there for a reason. History is there to teach us. History is there to teach us that while we have made mistakes in the past, there is a better way, and we can come out better on the other side if we learn from our past mistakes. But today people don't want to learn from their mistakes. They want to just make the same damn ones and make new ones that are right along with the old ones. I don't understand why. It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all. So, who knows? Maybe one day when I get older, when I become a grown-up, I'll figure it out. Maybe when I grow up, I'll figure it out, Who knows? We grow older. As we grow older, we learn different things. We learn new things. And we learn from it. That's the way things go, It's how we grow. It's how we become better people. But we're never going to become better people if we allow those who think, if we don't allow people to think differently than we do. We're never going to be better people. Ever. Ask, you have to allow people to think differently, because if you don't, you just become part of the problem, not the solution. And It makes no sense to me why people want to be that way, you know? Makes no sense. I don't know why I'm looking at these. It's not like I'm going to choose one of these. I'm going to keep that bird of prey for right now. Oh, I get the D7. I mean, I'll pick one, but that's a wrong one. I'm not going to pick that one. I guess I could do the universal consoles. No, I don't need that console layout. I don't need 3 tactical. I need... What is my console layout right now? What is my current one? I got 2, 4, 2, 3. I mean, I'm sticking with this one for right now. I'm just gonna... Oh, my weapon slot opened up. Perfect. I can put a torpedo on the backside. Wonderful. 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 That's what I needed. And then another torpedo slot. Perfect. I needed that other torpedo slot. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, and I got a tactical console slot. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see. There we go. That'll work. That'll work for now. I need to redo... I need to re-grab my thing. I need to re-grab my riff set to put on here. Get a more up-to-date one. So we'll do that. We'll grab a new one. But we have to learn, people. We gotta learn to be better. You know? Because if we don't learn to be better, how are we ever gonna be better people? You know? How are we ever gonna learn to be better people if we don't learn from history? But we're told that history is bad. And all history is bad. The history of how this country became the greatest country in the world. We're told that it's bad because it was made on the backs of people who didn't have a fair shot in the world. Well, it's funny because in this day and age, who gives a damn what happened all those years ago? Who gives two shits? I don't. That's not who I am. It's not who I am now. That's not who I'm ever going to be. My ancestors may have been bad people. That doesn't mean I'm going to be a bad person. Your ancestors may be bad people. That doesn't mean that's who you are. But the fact that people want to be, the fact that people cast people in that light is the problem. Because I'll just take the Raptor. I'm not going to use it, but the fact that, let me dry dock that ship, get it out of my inventory, customize. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Other side. We are not our ancestors, believe it or not. We are not. We're not our ancestors by any standard, shape, fashion, or form. That's just not who we are. You know? And to say that Yeah, you are. That's exactly who you are. Just because. Because I said you are. No, it's not. It's not who I am now. It's not who I intend to be. You can't put me in that category because that's not who I am. But what gives you the right to look at me and say, well, I'm going to cancel you because I don't agree with you? Okay? So you're infringing upon my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness because I want to live my life and I'm going to live it how I want to. And I'm going to treat you the way you treat me. You treat me like shit, I'm going to treat you like shit. It's just the way it goes. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you the same way. But I'm not going to look at you and say, well, you're just a bad person, so you need to be canceled. And people will do stupid things like, give them, people will threaten people. For what? What purpose does it serve to threaten somebody? And what was I getting ready to do? And this, that, and the other, and I'm like, I don't understand it, man. It makes no sense. Why, if you want to be a sad sack and pitiful, and you want to be offended by everything under the sun, okay, go ahead. That's you. You be you. You do you. That's not me. I'm not going to do that. And you can't make me. But it's not your place to look at me and tell me that I can't live my life how the hell I want to. That I can't like the things that I like or not like the things that I don't like. It's not your place to tell me that. It's not your place to tell me that. It's my place to do that. Because it's my life, not yours. You have no control over my life. You do you. You don't worry about me. You do your own thing. Right? That's the way it should be. We should all do our own thing. Live our best life the best we can. Let the cards fall as they may. Because ultimately in the end, we all gonna meet our maker at some point. And we're gonna have to answer for everything we've done through our entire life. Whether you believe that or not. But it's not for me to look at you and say, you can't do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. It's not my place to. Or look at you and say, well, you like this, or you like that. You shouldn't be allowed to say your piece. Because I don't agree with you doesn't mean that I don't have a say. This is the greatest country in the world. It allows everybody to say and do whatever the hell they want. Within reason. And even if you're a complete whacked out idiot who thinks that you are the greatest thing since sliced bread and people should do what you say, it's not your place. It's not your place to tell people that. What do I need here? Crap. Mastery, no. Stations. I need another tactical officer would be nice, I think. So that way I could do torpedo spread. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Thrak out and I'll put a tactical officer in his place. So that way I can do torpedo spread and something else. Okay. Or an engineer. Because she's an engineer. I need an engineer. I don't need an engineer, I need another tactical officer. But, what can I do? Space abilities, superior infiltrator, cloak, stealth, defense, ambush, duration, space warfare, bonus starship, engineering team, boarding party, inject plasma core. I hate to not use her, right? Here, let's do this. We'll get rid of... What do we got here? We got a science. We got 2 sciences. But Thrak is a green one. I'll take the other engineer and I'll let Crack go. Thrak, excuse me, not Crack. Thinking of the wrong thing. Let's dismiss Thrak, and I'll replace him with a tactical officer because I need another tactical officer. Yeah, let's do that. Let's dismiss him. Thraak. We'll get rid of Thrak. We'll let him go. I'll replace him with the tactical officer. And the extra one, I'll get the female, the Klingon engineering officer. There we go. Now I can go back to here and I can go here. I'll put... Oh, she's already there. Perfect. She's got tactical team and cannon rapid fire. Actually, I can live with that. I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that setup. Perfect. I wonder though if I put... Oh, that's Kagan. Where's my... Wait a minute. It seriously knocked her down to a blue? It's not right. I guess it'll beef it up eventually. Alright, so... And a doctor. Okay. I can live with that. Alright, so... Where was I? I need to do some TFOs, actually. So that way, I can't do randoms. So let's do... We'll do that one. We'll do... that one. I need to do... Where is it? That one. Oh, report. Because that was part of the... That's one of the things on the Klingon Recruit. That's one of the TFOs. So I can't do randoms right this minute anyways. But I can do the specific ones that's on the thing. The Romulan one was one of them, I think. Where's the one with the TFOs? Is this one? Yeah, this one. Where is it? This one. I have to do that 15 times. So, being so it's part of the thing, it's probably going to keep coming up. So that's fine with me. I can live with that. Where was I? Yeah, So cancel culture, of course, is a problem. And I think that cancel culture should be canceled. I think they should cancel themselves, to be quite honest. Because they're not really helping society at all. They don't help society. They're a nuisance. They're a nuisance. Cancel culture is what's wrong with this world today. They're everything that's wrong with this world. It's like the old saying goes, those who don't learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. So when is cancel culture going to learn that they're the nuisance in this world? Answer that, never. Probably. Probably never. Because in their eyes, they haven't done anything. In their eyes, they're correct. The way things are supposed to be, they're correct. The world, they're trying to make the world a better place, and this, that, and the other. No. All you're doing is causing more stupidity than is already here, you know? And people just want to live their life. They want to be... They want to live the American dream, man. Everybody wants to live the American dream. If people didn't want to live the American dream, guess what? Nobody would come here. That's why people come here. You know? I seen a picture of the caravans down at the border, right? And the picture had people wearing, the migrants wearing shirts that said, Mr. Biden, let us in. Okay? Here's a little tidbit for you that I found out the other day as well. Under Trump, border crossings were at all-time lows at, what was it, 800 and some per day. 862 a day. Can you believe that? 862 people tried to cross the border in a day under Trump, right? Guess what that number has shot to since Biden's took over? And especially since he's done this whole, come on, we got you. 6,000 a day. 6,000 border crossings a day. That's insane. And he's fine with that. And people are fine with that. Now, the United States was created on immigration, right? We're all immigrants from somewhere. You know, we all originally came here from England, for the most part. So, most Americans come from England. We come to escape the English, right? That was our whole reason for leaving. We wanted our freedom from the crown. We wanted to be free from persecution We wanted to be free from tyranny and monarchy. So we all got on a boat. We came over here and, well, no, I take that back. I'm a little too late on that. But Christopher Columbus was what, Spanish, I think? Right? If I'm not mistaken, he was Spanish. He just went exploring. Right? Wanted to find the New World. So he found the New World. But when we made the colonies, it's because we wanted to get away from all that. You know, we wanted to be free from tyranny and from all that good stuff. So we fought for our independence and we became free people. And did we have a lot of hiccups along the way? Absolutely. It's part of growing. It's life, man. It's life. That's life, as the song goes. That's how we became the greatest country that we are today. It's the country that everybody wants to come to. Why does everybody want? You know, if things are so great in other countries, why are people not trying to go there? Because things are not that great. But instead, everybody's coming here. Why? Because they want to be free. They want to be free. They want to live their best life. You know? They want to be the best people that they can be. So they come here. You know? We don't go to other places. It's just not how it works. And you got to love this country. You have to. Because where else can you go and say, and see, this is the thing about cancel culture. Even though I think that they're stupid and they serve no purpose, they have the right to say whatever the hell and do whatever the hell they want to do. Within reason. You know why? Because a lot of people over the generations made it so that you could do just that. That's right. They made it. They fought. When we fought for our independence, those people fought so that you could be free. Have we had hiccups along the way? Absolutely. We're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect. But you know what we are? We're Americans. And we're free. And we can say stupid things. And if you get offended by it, then that's fine. You have that right to be offended by it. But you don't have the right to tell me that I can't say it. Because I do. You may be offended at what I just said. But guess what? I have the right to say so. You just like you have the right to listen to it, not listen to it, agree with it, disagree with it. But you're right. That's life, man. That's life.
One of the vessels,
Damn. Whatever, however the song goes. But, you know. So tell me, chat. You've heard me sit here ranting and raving about the stupidity of cancel culture. What's your take on it? It's an open forum. Speak freely. Tell me your thoughts on it. What do you think? Me and Marksman can't be the only people talking. You know, that's the whole point. You come in here, you watch, play. I know the main purpose is to come in and watch video games, play video games, watch people play video games, get some enjoyment out of it. Sometimes I get on serious rants. Sometimes I don't. A lot of times I don't, but sometimes I do get on a serious rant. Especially when I see things that are stupid. Stupidity brings out the worst in me most of the time. But, as I said, it's an open forum. Speak freely. If you got an opinion, hey, I'll hear it. I'll listen to it.
Your officers are skilled.
I'm not afraid if you don't agree with me. Quite frankly, I welcome it. If you disagree with me, disagree with me. It's your right, man. This is America. You got a right to disagree with me if you want to. I ain't gonna knock you for it. I ain't gonna tell you to shut up and get out of my chat because you don't agree with me. Psh, nah, I don't care. I don't really care. I'm not gonna ban. Now, I'm granted, if you get a little carried away and you start raising too much cane, I might kick you out for a little while, but you know, this is a family show. So speak your mind, but within reason. But I'm not going to sit there and look at you and say, well, I don't agree with your state. I don't agree with you, so get out of my chat. I'm not going to tell you that. It's not who I am. It's the part of being, if you're not able to listen to other people and have an open discussion with people, how are you ever going to learn to live together? You know? Somebody's behind me.
This is pirate space.
There we go.
Answer to no one. Leave or die.
Ooh, this is pirate space. I found pirates. Arr, matey. Wrong kind of pirates, I know. There you go. I just said an offensive word to pirates. Maybe they don't like saying the "arr, matey" part. Something stupid along those lines. So I should be canceled because I'm insensitive to pirates. There you go. There's my reason for cancellation. I am insensitive to pirates. Space pirates on a fictional video game. I'm insensitive to their delicate standards. Oh, man. I crack myself up sometimes, chat.
Indeed, standard orbit.
I get
We are in transporter range. Away team is
sometimes the
standing by.
dumbest things
Transporter
really get to
route
me.
1.
But, you know, it is what it is. It's gonna be that's the way it's gonna be from this day forth.
Detecting bands of history.
Here's a good little tidbit I read this morning.
So this
That
is as close as we can get to the
you know, the Snyder Cut for Justice League comes out on the 18th of March.
Then we can plan how to proceed
Right?
to the crash site.
Apparently, HBO Max did a screw up, and people who were I forgot what movie it was. I think it was a Tom and Jerry movie. When people clicked on the Tom and Jerry movie to watch the Tom and Jerry movie, they actually pulled up the Snyder Cut of Justice League. And some people had watched about the first hour of it before HBO Max caught on to it and cut it off.
Exactly.
So I thought that was kind of weird. I was like, man, I wish I'd have been one of those that caught it right. Which now, this is not the first time that a Warner Brothers DC IP has been so supposedly leaked. If you remember correctly, and I remember this because I saw it, the first episode of The Flash, the new Flash on the CW, supposedly leaked online. The first episode, right? And I personally don't think that it was a leak. I think it was done on purpose because they wanted to test, in my opinion, they wanted to test the waters to see how the show was going to do. So what better way to kind of test those waters to see how the show is going to do than to supposedly leak the first episode? Now, me, I like the Flash TV show on the CW. A lot of the CW shows, the Arrowverse shows, are pretty good. Not all of them, but most of them are pretty good. I like the Flash. Arrow was awesome. I enjoyed Arrow. They got a little wonky there in the middle seasons, but they brought it back a little bit. And a lot of people like Black Lightning. I actually enjoy Black Lightning. Is it a woke SJW show? Absolutely. But it's still a good show. To me, it is. I actually enjoy it. Not many people do. I'm kind of sad that it's going to be. I'm sad that this is going to be the last season of it. I think that it could be a lot more. And see, that, for example, there is a prime example of something that somebody else was talking about, that I heard somebody else talking about earlier, where you have a steady African American hero and you don't have to change it. Work on what you got instead of creating new things and creating and tokenizing. Instead of tokenizing, existing characters for the sake of doing it. Work on the strengths of what you've already got. There are good characters in the DC universe and in the Marvel universe. You don't have to change things. But of course, let's take Batwoman for example. Batwoman started off on the wrong foot from the rip. With the whole thing with Ruby Rose and her sexual preference, and they made it all about her being a strong lesbian woman and this, that, and the other, and they took it turned it into just this weird nonsense.
There it is.
But her sexuality and her stance on things was just a tip of the iceberg. The problem with Batwoman is that the writing was terrible. I watched that first episode and couldn't really stomach getting through the first episode. The writing was awful. And it never got better.
Come on. We were ripped indeed.
To put it in perspective, Game of Thrones. A lot of people love Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. That last season sucked. I don't care what anybody says. That last season sucked. And maybe one good episode. The rest of it sucked. Right? And one decent episode, the rest of them sucked. But the writing on that final season stunk. Plain and simple, it stunk.
I'm detecting.
And you can't tell me that it was good, because it wasn't. Alright, Marshall. Welcome back, man. But that, you know, so the issue with Batwoman is Batwoman was poorly written. And it's the same thing with Discovery, Star Trek Discovery, Discovery. Whether you love it or hate it, the writing is bad. The writing is bad. It's just not good. And that's where the show suffers. Picard was the exact same way. Picard, I thought, the issue with Star Trek Picard was the writing is terrible. Hollywood is so concerned with an agenda, and making an agenda, and making a statement.
We can use it to access the ship's data core.
Because they're scared that if they don't write something the right way, cancel culture is going to come and get them. They've shown it, and cancel culture has shown it, and that's exactly what they're going to do. If they don't like you, and they don't like the things you say, and they don't like the things you do, they come after you. That's just what they do. And it's sad, because everything suffers because of it. Without good writing, no show is going to survive. No movie is going to be good with poor writing. It's just the way it is. So why not just write good stories? Screw cancel culture. Who cares what they think? Don't worry about what they think and just write a damn good show. You know, screw cancel culture.
Go.
The hell with them. Don't let them dictate you writing a good show, or writing a good movie, or acting in a good movie. Just, you know, it gets back to you do you. You know? I'll watch any DC show as long as the writing is good. I'll watch any Marvel show. WandaVision I really thoroughly and thought was pretty decent. You know? I thought WandaVision was pretty good. I'm kind of excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier. I hope it's good. I'm watching... What am I watching now? I'm watching Blood of Zeus on Netflix now. I haven't seen it. I've been wanting to watch Castlevania. And I might start watching Castlevania at some point, because I play the video games, so I hope it's as good as the games. But shows need to focus on. Shows need to quit focusing on agendas. And this is the thing with Black Lightning. Black Lightning, I actually enjoy Black Lightning. Do they go a little overboard with the social justice warrior stuff? Yeah, they do. But the way they do it with the storyline actually works for me. Could they tone it down a little bit? Absolutely. And I think they should tone it down a little bit. But in the context of the story, it kind of works, you know?
I may be delayed.
And some people don't like the show. And if you don't like the show, then that's okay. That's you. Am I wrong for liking a show? Who knows? That's my personal opinion whether I like a show or I don't like a show.
You have my thanks.
Let's take the whole Gina Carano cancellation from Disney, which I think was stupid on their part, because they have caught nothing but hell and backlash from it, and they rightfully so. They deserve it.
Quick, grab him.
She her her stuff was taken way out of context.
I submit.
Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I want to capture this guy.
It's not.
You won't regret this.
You know, but that's a prime example of how far cancel culture goes. Because they were offended on something that didn't even be needed to be offended by. And what she said in her tweet was accurate. In those times, in that time, neighbors turned on neighbors. You can see it today in today's culture. If you voted the wrong way, you're labeled as a domestic terrorist. You're labeled as something you're not. Are there bad elements on both sides? You damn right. Are both sides treated the same way? Of course not. And that's not right. People shouldn't be. Both sides should be treated the same way. They shouldn't be treated differently. But that's not the way the world is now. The world now is that we're offended by everything, and you know, this, that, and the other, and it's just alright, why can't I shoot these guys? I want to shoot him. Why can't I shoot him? Oh, there we go. It finally clicked over. But, and see, now I completely lost track of what I was talking about. Shit. I forgot what I was talking about. I lost train of thought. I hate when it happens. Somebody remind me what I was talking about. Because I done forgot it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm dead. Oh, oh. There we go. I forgot about that. I got the red suit. Oh, crap. Damn, where all these guys come from? And then why are they not taking damage? That's what kills me. I'm sitting here shooting this guy point blank and he's not taking any damage at all. Alright, am I just gonna have to run past him? Alright, we're just gonna run. We're just gonna run. Gonna run, Forrest, run! Oh, wait a minute, I can't go that way. Where am I going? Oh, crap. This is why I hate... This is why I hate ground stuff. Crap, what was I talking about? Someone's name was starting with an S. forgot now. This way. It'll come to me in a minute.
These scheming attackers.
Oh, not that one, that one. Wrong button. Cut the green and orange wires. Cut the green wire, cut the orange wire. Uh-oh. It says cut the green and orange wire. I cut the green and orange wire and the guy blew up anyway. Oh yeah. The Gina Chrono's cancellation, and Star Wars is catching heat from it. And so they're catching a lot of blowback from it, right? And instead of just saying, you know, we screwed up, we screwed up, and you know, instead of saying, well, we screwed up, you know, and taking it back and finding a way to make amends and listen to the fans and saying, you know, we screwed up. Instead, what do? They double down, right? They double down because they know that cancel culture that they have allowed to run free and rampant and everything has gotten so out of control that they can't do anything without their approval now. Green, red, disarm. Hey, I got one without them exploding. And it's like, I don't understand why you want their approval. I mean, really. Number one, they don't truly care about your product, because if they did, they would shut up and just let it go. Oh, now I know what it was. Now I know what I was talking about. Now I remembered what it was. It was Gina Chrono's tweet that she was talking about green, orange, red, disarm. She was talking about neighbors turning in neighbors. You know, and in the context that in World War II, neighbors were turning in neighbors because they basically didn't want to be. They knew that if they didn't, they were going to be in trouble. And so they turned on neighbors, right? You see that today.
There you are.
With if you didn't vote for the left, they will label you. They label you a domestic terrorist, or they label you this or that or whatever. It's intolerant. It's intolerance. However you look at it, no, in every way, shape, fashion, or form, it's intolerance. Is it necessary? No, it's not. Why can't people just be? And that goes back to you do you. You know? Just let people live their life, man. Live your life. Live your best life. Screw cancel culture.
Alpha is coming.
They serve no purpose other than to annoy and pester and be miserable. Why they want to be miserable is beyond me, but it's just the way they are, you know? There he is. I see you, big dude.
He's hiding.
Punch him!
Watch for his
Punch him!
minions.
Punch him again! He's a predator. He's like the predator. I think that's what the Hirogen are based off of. That's what they look like anyway. They kind of look like a predator, but not as mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Where'd he go? He's got to come out of hiding. Where is he? Do I seriously got to hunt this guy down? Where'd he go? I took the prisoner to the pattern enhancer, I thought. He's here, right? Am I missing somebody? Look at this map here. Who's that? Is that the guy I'm supposed to get? Decaying Gorn. Something. I can't see it over the thing. But anyway. Alright, well where's the prisoner at that I'm supposed to take there? I thought I took them all there. It's that Romulan dude. Where's he at? Oh, there's the beta. This guy here. I gotta blow him away. There we go. There's another one. But, you know. Shoot this dude, shoot that dude. Move on, move on, move on. Let's get them all up here. Where's Katang? There he is.
It has been a day of glory.
It's a day of glory. It is a day of glory. Can beam out.
We are cleared for transport.
Yep, we're clear for transport. Let's get out of here. But, you know what? Life is life, man. Good, bad, or indifferent.
He lives on.
Life is life.
Strong warrior and hero of the Empire.
Klingon intelligent stealth utility armor. Awesome.
But that is a small price.
I'll take it. I'm not gonna use it. I'll give it to somebody else, but I'll give it to one of these other characters. Let's see. We got space skill trait. Skill trait. Woohoo! More traits. We need traits. Points. Skill points. We'll do the weapon amplification, specialization, crit chance bonus. Probably need that. Crit chance bonus. Definitely gonna get into these hull and shield penetrations. Definitely gotta have all those. Don't really need those. Need all those though. These need too. Shield mastery, absorption, and reflection. Need all those. Don't need that. I don't really need those. I need to get them there though. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So, ugh. Sorry. Oh, my kid ran in. Yo, what's up, Ant Cigar? This one is 21. I am at the 21 mark. Making my way. As the song goes, making my way downtown. Except I'm not making my way downtown. Ugh. Oh, I could probably get a little better. I could probably even get a little bit higher if I actually put more effort into it, but I'm not really putting a lot of effort into it. I'm just kind of doing the thing, you know. We're having I'm having a very good discussion about cancel culture and how stupid it is and everything that goes along with that. So while I'm playing a video game in the background. So, all right, we done that one. We might as well do this one so we can get that 100% mastery. Ooh, that reminds me. Where's the thingy at? Isn't that one of the? Oh crap! Ah, dang you! That one. There we go. Got a reward out of it. What do we get? We got a shield array, a disruptor turret, dampening armor, and a tribble. Got us a tribble. So, I need to go here. I need to change up some weaponry here. We'll go with this one, and we'll go with these are 4, 152. Oh no, I got one. The one I got is better than that, so I'm not gonna change that one out. But I do need to go here. I need to promote all my officers. There we go. There we go. Because I completely and totally forgot about it. And then we'll start here at the top. We'll work our way down. We'll give all of our officers here some goodies. We'll give her a 5, and we'll give her a 4, because that's all I got is 4s. We'll give our doctor here a 6 and a 5. We'll give Kagan a 6, and he'll have to stick with the 4. Let's store. We give her a 6 and a 6. We'll give him. That's a 4. We'll do that. We'll do the 4 and the 4. Okay. Alright, so now that's done. What's our next topic of discussion, chat? What y'all want to talk about? I've been ranting about stupidity. What y'all want to talk about? Like I said, it's an open forum. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about.
I bring word. Serve the Empire well.
Kapla! It's an open forum. I give you the. After I was dishing, I'll be playing again. Gotcha. I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh yeah. But anyway, it's an open floor to chat. It's an open discussion. You can talk about, speak freely. I give you the right, because you already have the right. In this country, you have the right to say whatever the hell you want to say. Just be reasonable. Like I said, this is a family show, so let's keep it a family show. Got it? You know, don't go crazy. Don't go, you know, spitting out a bunch of cuss words and stuff like that. I don't care if you drop a few here and there, but, you know, keep it within reason. That ain't what I wanted to do. I wanted that first shot to be while it was cloaked. I messed up.
Start with the small ships and work your way up.
That's what I'm doing. I'm working this. I'm where I'm doing it, man. I'm starting with the small ships and working my way up. Oh, there's a damn.
I prefer a challenging battle. To me, my warrior, show these demons how a Klingon fights.
Something's around me. Whoa, there's a big ship in the way. There he is.
Some say that fate is often cold. The fire of battle always warms the heart.
I just realized I need like a beam array or something on the front. I got 2 sets of cannons on the front, so I can't shoot diddly squat. I need a beam array or something on the front. I need to change that. I'll do that in a minute. Even if it's just a damn beam bank, just something. I need an actual beam array so that way I can shoot. I have a better firing arc. But how is it he's able to shoot so damn many shots under cloak? Yeah, I was waiting on you to uncloak there, sucker, so I could pound you with these torpedoes and cannons. For goodness sake, shoot that man. Blow that ship up. There we go, there's another one. I need to get a torpedo spread, so that way I can hit more than one. I got high yield, but I need a torpedo spread. I gotta remember to get that the next time I go. The next time I go back to. The next time I go back to Kronos, I need to make sure I get a torpedo spread. Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! I say. There we go. Let's get to the big boys now. Uh-oh. There we go. That's a big freaking ship right there. It's crazy looking too. Alright, did we get them all? Nope. Alright, let's put some power behind that one. I should have went straight. You know what I should have done? I should have went all torpedoes. That way I could have done a torpedo spread. Or not a torpedo spread. A torpedo build. That way I could have shot all my shots from cloak. All my torpedoes from cloak. And not had to even worry about it. I could have got done all the little sneaky stuff. Shoot that little, whatever that thing is. It's a tortured soul. Poor tortured soul. Come on, 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 come on. There we go. Ooh, I forgot I forgot to go get that Nausicaan. I forgot to go get that Nausicaan console. Totally didn't, just thought about it. I gotta go back and do that mission again to get that Nausicaan console, because I didn't get it.
Hail the monastery and enforce
That would definitely help a lot.
The monks have transmitted.
So I need to go back and do that one again. I need to go back and do that one. I gotta find out which mission that was. I know it was a long one. I hate to do it because it's so blessed long, but at the same time, I need that console. I need it. I need it, man. I needs it. I had to do it after this one. I just thought about it. La da 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 da. I think I got all my ranting out of my system now. Oh, no, I didn't. I just remembered something else. Currently in our lovely Senate right now. That dude looks creepy. They are, of course, talking about Senate bill, which was House Bill H.R. 1. It's the big one with the voting rights and all that other good crap, right? In this bill, they are setting it up to, number one, open up voting to 16-year-olds, which I don't agree with. I think that's completely and totally stupid. But, you know, it is what it is. They're going to do what they want to do, and ain't nothing I can say about it. So not only are they going to open it up to 16-year-olds to be allowed to apply to register to vote and possibly vote, but get this, boys and girls, your government, who knows what the hell they're doing and everything else, are trying to get it set up to get this now, automatically register you to vote if you are not already done so. You guessed it. The government says that while you have the right to vote, if you choose to not vote because you don't want to, because you disagree with anything about it, whether you think that government is bullshit, whether you think voting is bullshit, whether you think your vote counts or you think your vote don't count, while it is voluntary to vote, right? Your government thinks that you don't have the sense enough to register yourself to vote if you so choose. Take me, for example. I am not registered to vote because I do not agree with the process. I think it's a bullshit process. I think it's a failed process. And so, politicians, in my opinion, are all liars, cheats, and thieves. And so I don't really give two squats about any of them. So I am not registered to vote. If this stupid bill passes, not only will it make it a lot easier for fraud to occur, because it's basically giving fraud the right to do the easy way to do so, and I'll get into that in just a minute, but it's going to register you to vote against your will.
This is where the Victorian.
And guess how they're going to do it? If you use any kind of government service, and when I say any kind of government service, I mean anything. Like when you go to get your driver's license, or to even renew your driver's license, when you go to the DMV to renew your license tags, when you pay your taxes. And they're even stretching it out to use when you sign up for college classes. Can I tell you how far they're going? College, they're even going to set it down into the high schools for high school seniors. Even juniors. Probably sophomores too, because it's going all the way down to 16. Right? And here's the best part. Here's the best part of it. Because if you're here illegally, let's say you're here illegally. Let's say you're one of those people who just ran across the border You didn't do nothing to do it to come across like you're supposed to. You just ran across the border. When you go like here, for example, a lot of people who are in my state, if they're not here legally, they'll go to the DMV just to get an ID card, just a state ID card, right?
Together, we will go beyond.
They go in there just to get a state ID card. So guess what happens?
With honor. Comply.
When they get that state ID card, they'll automatically be registered to vote. And guess what? This bill states that if you are automatically registered to vote and you're not here legally, you can't be prosecuted if they find out your status from that. So, you tell me, they will automatically register you to vote. They're going to automatically send you a ballot in the mail. You can do it online. They're going to let you do it online too. So you tell me, how are they going to keep it? How are they going to keep everything legit? Right? I'm going to tell you, they're not. You know why? They don't want it that way. I believe that while voting may be your right, everybody has a right to vote. As long as you're here legitimately, you have every right to vote. And I have no qualms about that. You come here the right way, you become an American, guess what? You got a right to be and do just like every other American. I got no problems with that. You have that right.
It is not your time. I will take you. It is not.
And I'll be the first one to look at you and say, welcome on in. But for them to say that it's okay to send a ballot out to anybody and everybody.
What brought me here was a barrage of fire.
That it's okay to send a ballot to every single person. Whether they're legit, not legit, alive, dead, whether they have a mental disability or not. That every one of those people, it's okay for them to vote. And if they do, and if they find out that they're not legit, or if somebody does it for them who's not there, or if they don't even live there anymore, that it's going to be alright. And that you can't be prosecuted. The best is you're not going to be prosecuted because of it. That's right. It's basically a free pass.
Glorious. Such is the fate.
It's a free pass for everything and anything and everything. It's chaos, man. My take on it is this. Regardless of anything, if you want to vote, hey, more power to you. As long as you legit, you of age, I don't think the voting age should be lowered. I think it should be raised. Period. I think it should be put back up to 21. Because 16-year-olds definitely don't need to be voting, in my opinion. And some 18-year-olds ain't got the sense to vote neither, because they've been indoctrinated all these years. These are the same people who say that, and some of the other stuff that they're going to add in here, they want to add, like the Equal Rights Act, right? This is something that's coming up. People need to be aware of. They want to change the Equal Rights Act, right? The Equal Rights Act gave everybody the opportunity to not be discriminated upon, no matter what race, color, creed, culture, whatever. Well, guess what, boys and girls? They want to add sexual orientation and gender identity. That's right. Now, the sexual orientation, if you're gay, straight, that's fine. I got a problem with that. I think if you're gay, if you're homosexual, you should have the same rights as anybody else. Like if you want to marry another person, if you want to marry another person, I say more power to you. Be you. You be happy. If that's what makes you happy, hey, knock yourself out. But they want to say that what you identify as should be considered in that. Now, the whole premise of the Equal Rights Act is to give equal rights to you based on that you can't be discriminated against based on race, color, religion, national, something else. I don't have it right in front of me. I had to look it up. But it's basically race, creed, color, all that. It covers all that. But they want to add gender identity, meaning that if you are a biological man and you identify yourself as a woman, you cannot be discriminated against. Well, guess what? The race, sex, color, all that stuff is already covered. But here's how it's going. Here's what's going to happen when if they pass this. And I'll use this as an example. And I may be off a little bit because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of a normal person reading this and understanding this. So here's how it's going to work. You have a biological man and a biological woman going for a job, right?
This is
the biological man decides to fuck with somebody and identify himself as a woman. So what you got is a biological man who is identifying himself as a female against a straight up legit biological female, right? Let's say, for example, that they both interview. They both have the same qualifications, identical qualifications, right? But let's say the biological woman interviews better, right? Because everybody knows it does have a lot to do with your qualifications and this, that, and the other. But ultimately, in the end, if you interview better than the other person, chances are you're going to get picked.
You cannot harm me.
Chances are you're going to get picked over the other person, right? Because
comes from those he torments within this chamber. Free his captives. Now their power. This honor will be vulnerable to defeat.
So let's say in this situation
may have their revenge.
that they pick the biological female over the dude who just decided to fuck with somebody and identify himself as a female.
He has no honor.
That guy can then go and look at them and say, they discriminated me because of my gender identity, because I identified as a woman. Even though I'm a biological man, they didn't pick me because I identified as a woman. It had nothing to do with the fact that your interview was shit. The biological woman's interview was awesome. She had the same qualifications as you,
This honor will be vulnerable
maybe
to
a
defeat.
maybe a little bit better.
The damned may have their revenge.
And so the best candidate was chosen under these new standards because the dude identified himself as a woman. Why is it not killing this
He
guy?
has no honor. His might comes from those he torments within
Oh, I
his
see it now. Okay.
Free his captives. Without their power, this honor will be vulnerable to defeat. Then, the damned may have their revenge. Then, without his prisoners, his hold is weakening.
There we go.
We need to defeat
Okay.
him. Cannot harm him.
So
He has no honor.
they will use that as a jumping off point to say
within this chamber.
that
Free his captives. Without
because you
their power,
identified as a woman,
this honor will be vulnerable to
that
defeat.
you
Then the damned may have their
lost
revenge.
out your job to a legit biological woman. And so they violated the Equal Rights Act. They're already doing it with sports. I mean, it was done as a joke, but a powerlifting, a male, biological male powerlifter, right, set out to break the women's world record for powerlifting, but he did it in the sense that he was being a dick, he was being an asshole, and he said, well, I'm identifying as a female to break this record, right? So this is what's coming. According to our wonderful government right now, that's okay to do. It's okay to do that.
Dishonor is
It's okay to be a biological man, but identify yourself as a woman, or be a transgender, and compete against biological females, even though you have an advantage, biologically speaking. And they're going to be okay with that. I don't understand how that's... I don't see how people can be okay with that. I mean, women have wanted equal rights for the longest time, and once they finally get it in some capacity, and just for transgender men to women to take it away from them, because biologically speaking, you are a man. Biologically speaking, you are a man, but you are transitioning. But you are transitioning to a woman, and you identify yourself as a woman. And it's okay for you to take away
flees into the dark.
from.
We must bring light to this maze to hunt him down and finish him.
It's okay for you to take away from women who have been begging and wanting equality for all these years, for the fact that they fought to be equal all this time, just for you to take it away from them, just because, you know, it's just the way the world is now. You know, it's crazy. And I don't know, man. It's funny, is what it is. But it's how the world is now, man. I don't really understand why. It's just the way it is. It's the way people are. It's the way the world is now. It makes no sense. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. And it makes no sense. But, you know, I need to go where? Where do I need to go? Defeat the specters and their minions. It's just the way the world is now, you know? The world is crazy. The world is crazy. And people are weird. And, you know, and it goes back to cancel culture, man. Cancel culture is just, we're like, no, I can do this. This is the way we should do, and this is what should be done. And if you don't agree with that, then you should be canceled. You can't do that, you know, because equality equals. I'm all for it. But at the same time, you gotta have some common sense in there somewhere, you know? Can't be all stupid all the time. What am I supposed to do? Trap this guy in the light? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Uh-oh, I got hit with something. Quit spitting on me, man. That's just nasty. It's pudding. It's pudding, man. Alright, I think we've run this entire maze and turned on everything that we can turn on. There we go. There we go. So we've lit all the fires. So now we can light this guy up. I guess that's what we were supposed to do. Turn on, just light all the fires and keep him in the light. Let's go chop him. Let's go hack him. Let's go chop him up, man. See, no matter where you go, man, there's light everywhere. Alright, so now we can go back.
With the specters of...
I guess now we can fight the big dude. Treachery, yep. See, I like that this has been split now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was all, you fought all three of these guys at one time. You didn't have to, they weren't in like separate rooms. They were like all together. And it was difficult to do this fight at one time. Now they've split this up. Uh-oh. Everybody's fighting everybody. Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. Shoot him. Get him, get him, get him. But that's like the COVIDville. COVIDville is a lot of bullshit in that too. And thankfully some of the main bullshit got taken out of it. But they're still gonna fight over it, you know? Oh, I need to empty my inventory so I can get whatever he's got there.
free spectre indeed.
Molor. Investigate Grey Thor. Get rid of that. That's a 1. Get rid of some of this other stuff too. Thin this out a little bit. No. Don't need that. No. Get rid of this. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I probably needed to keep that actually now that I think about it. I need to put that in the thing. Snail juice, ew. That doesn't even sound appealing. Alright, I can thin out some of this stuff here. Like, I got 2 of those, so we can get rid of one of them. That's a 3, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of this because I'm not going to use it. I need to do something with those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's a 5, 5, 5, and a crap ton of 4s. Get rid of that because I'm not using the phasers. Get rid of that 3. Get rid of that one. Okay, so now we're going to go through this door here. I'm coming, Kalis. Chill out, man. Let's run, Forrest, run. Molor. And I had the Molor flaming sword. Is this Molor gonna have a flaming sword?
And so you come at last into Emma. Forward.
He's got creepy fire pigs. Yep, he's got the flaming sword. Yeah, shooting is a better choice. Stay out of his sight. Uh-oh.
Behold my true power!
Uh-oh.
It will be the last thing you see before you die!
Yeah, I don't think so, dude. I'm not gonna follow that. I'm not gonna go down that easy. Uh-oh, I'm trapped behind a wall. I'm trapped on something. Why am I... There we go. Come on, shoot him. There we go. Can I get his sword? Do I get the flaming sword again?
At last, yes. And if they should ever return to offer challenge, let us hope that warriors of the Empire, such as we, stand ready to...
Yeah, you tell him, Kalis. But anyway, I think I've ranted long enough about politics and cancel culture and everything else, so...
You look like a warrior, huh? Kapla!
It is as that.
So it's time to focus on the task at hand. Right? Which is to play video games and enjoy playing video games, because that's what we do here. Right? We play video games. We enjoy playing video games. Everybody loves video games. I love video games.
Much for the Empire this day.
I don't trust Jim Pot, not one little bit. The Batleth reward. What's the Batleth reward? I'm gonna take the Batleth reward because it's the Sword of Kalis. Okay.
The Romulans researched Borg technology at a base known as the Vault.
The Vault.
The Vault was...
We'll worry about the Vault in just a minute. First things first. We got a skill point we need to use. Let's go with it. Let's put it right there. Alright, so... Oh, not that one. Let's go here. The inventory, let's go here. Let's use this one because we got another one, right? We got this one. Let's see what this one is. Claim it. It's a disruptor, dual cannons, a shield, and a photon torpedo. So, let's see what we got here. We got... It's not got as much of a punch, but it'll definitely punch more than that one will. So we're going to use that one there. I need to go back and redo those Noskins again, because I need that, I need to get a higher ranking beam array and torpedo. The same thing with the resonant one. I'll have to go back and redo those again. I knew I shouldn't have. I probably shouldn't have went and done them so early on, but I should have just got like regular disruptor cannons and regular stuff. But you know, I was trying to get ahead of the game a little bit. It didn't really work out like I wanted it to, so don't have anything there, don't have anything for that one, don't have anything for that one. I do have, well, I don't either. I got rid of those. But, you know, I got what I needed to get. I got what I needed to get, except for now I need the Nausicaan thing. I need the Nausicaan thing. The console that goes along with that. So, let's do, where's the, this one? I need to do the Romulan Imperial Minefield or the Vault Shuttle event. Actually, I can do the Vault one probably and get... No, the Vault Shuttle event's the one on the inside. Okay. Let's do... We'll do the Romulan Imperial Minefield again. It's probably this one too, I think. What's the other ones? Let's see. That's 25 random queues, random queues, random queues. Imperial Minefield, Assault on Terok Nor, Counterpoint, or Pavo Dissension, and the Swarm queue 5 times. Ooh. The Swarm queue. I don't even think I've gotten that far along. Right? I have not. Okay. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Of course, to how to get to Sesame Street. How to get to Sesame Street. Heh. Alright, so I hate doing the Romulan one because other than the vault, well, the vault one's annoying too, but most of the Romulan stuff is on the ground, and I am not fond of the ground stuff.
We have been called. Serve the Empire well.
We'll do this one. Missions and TFOs really do give the most, but I need to do the higher ones, but oh no. We're going to do this first. It readied up, so we're going to do that one. The Romulan and Imperial Minefield, we'll do that one. Let's take a look-see tonight how things are going. How are things going tonight, chat? Let's see here. I'm blasted by a cat, a dude, a VTuber. It's a cat. Okay. Wow, wish I was a little higher up in the thing. I mean, I'm alright, but I'm okay with it. But I am 2, 3. Like 5th in the directory tonight. That's not too bad. That's not bad. I can live with it, you know. Wish I was a little higher up, you know. But as far as, why is this thing not rolled over? There it goes. I am the highest console player tonight, I do believe. Yes, I am. Everybody else is PC. We got a couple of console players in there. Okay. Shows a little higher up, but I need to quit focusing so much on the directory, to be quite honest. I really do. I need to quit focusing on the directory so much and just play the game, do my thing, be me. That's what people come for, right? They don't come for me to mope about the directory and where I'm at in the directory. They come for me to be me. Play video games. Damn it. Damn it. So, by God, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my rant whenever I want it. Whenever a rant comes up. Whenever I feel the urge to rant. Oh, you think I'm gonna go over there close to that torpedo? Them mines you got, you crazy. Unless I just kind of lose track of where I'm at. Fly over there. Which might happen because, you know, I tend to not pay attention a lot, so. But, for all intents and purposes, I'll get it together here in a minute. For all intents and purposes, I am not gonna fly over there into those mines. See, this is where torpedo spray would come in handy. Damn, that was terrible shots. Didn't hit nothing. There we go. Oh man! Ooh. Oh, let's see. Where's the next one at? There he is. Up there. Let's fix my ship. Bounce on up here a little bit. You gotta hit something, man. You gotta hit something. You can't just not go around. Oh, there was a rock there. There was a rock there. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. There we go. Oh, he's trying to be a little sneaky, put them mines out. He thinks I'm gonna fly over there. He crazy. He crazy, man. I ain't gonna fly over there. I got better sense. Sorta. It's an Alliance battle cruiser. I need to get done with the event so that I can get that new one, that new ship, that Timner, I don't know how I say it. Timner, I guess. That new battle cruiser, the new ship. I want to check it out. Whatever it's called. Oh man, land sakes. There's missing one. Where's the other one at? Where are we missing one at? There it is. It's this one right here. Yep, there it is. No, unlock from him and lock onto that damn thing. Tractor beam thing. Where's it at? I just saw it. Because it just hit me. There we go. Oh, I shot it. Good, good, good. There we go. Alright, let's mosey on up to the next section here. Come on. Come on. I need full speed. I need some speed, man. Oh, I forgot to hit my, there we go, because I needed to... There we go. Need to hit him with some... He's gonna hit me with a tractor beam, I bet. Ooh, he's pounding me with his plasma torpedoes. Oh, there's the tractor beam. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. They love that tractor beam. I love-hate relationship with tractor beams. I love to use them, but I hate them when I get hit with them. Come on, man. Yeah, I know. I see that. I see that my shields are failing. I can't help that. I can't help it. I can't help it. Oh, come on. plasma torpedoes hurt. They hit. Damn tractor beam. There we go. Kind of broke loose. Shoot the torpedo. Shoot the torpedo. Thank you. Uh oh. What am I caught with now? See, it sucks being at a lower rank because it's hard to get. It's hard to get anything. Ooh, he tried to get me with it. He did get me with it, actually. Apparently everybody's kind of like me in a lower rank. Oh, hey, hard. Oh, there we go. Hazard emitters kicked in. There we go. Alright, let's roll down here finally. We'll play hide and seek. We'll just play hide and seek, shall we? Oh, it's gonna come out. Whoa! Alright, one more. This one will be done. And if it'll get there. It'll get there. There we go. Alright, let's go attack. Let's go take on the Falcata. Whoa, I flew right straight into that thing. Let's disappear first. Add some power to it. I see that. 70%. I am getting pounded right here. Not in a good way. That just didn't sound right. I should have thought about that before I said it. Ugh. Oh, I hate when they disappear. You know what? Two can play that game. Oh. Oh, they got the range of it. There we go. You weren't gonna hit me with that mess. So maybe get up a little bit closer. There we go. A little bit further. It keeps moving away, so we need to get back in range. Let him have it, man. And boom. And naturally, he disappeared again. Oh, that Nausicaa torpedo found him regardless of him being hidden like that. Yeah, this is a good thing. Let's hit him with a good one. There we go. Just keep shooting until it explodes. Gotta explode eventually, right? Right. Oh, man! Ah, crap. Two can play that game. Oh, get out of the way, man. Whoa, make sure we get out of range. There we go. Gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Almost there. Tachyon beam will sure make this a lot quicker because the tachyon beam will pull a shield off of it. A little bit. No, 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 don't disappear yet. No, 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 don't disappear yet. Ah, nuts. Let's go and get a move on here. There we go.
Congratulations.
Where's the little box at? There's the box. Okay. Alright. So we got a little bit out of it. Let's leave the map and then we'll choose our rewards, which will be Romulan marks, I do believe, which doesn't make a difference considering that Romulan mastery apparently is on the fritz again because you know how cryptic is. They'll put in something, they'll fix one thing and then they'll screw something else up in the process. No, it's fleet marks. That's weird. That was completely random and weird. Alright, so I can get rid of that. I need to check that torpedo and see how it's gonna do. It might be a better hit. It might be a harder hitting torpedo than what I currently have. It's 3177 plus 1525 plasma damage over 10 seconds. So 1 and 1 is 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 5, 6, 7, 37, 47. So yeah, that's a better hitting torpedo. So definitely gonna use that. So I'll definitely use that one. Okay, well, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight, chat. I have thoroughly enjoyed my. All right, Marksman, check you out later, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm getting ready to head out as well. I that's going to do it for me tonight, chat. I hope you guys have enjoyed my little rant earlier on cancel culture. I, of course, will be back Thursday. Right? What's today? Yeah, today's Tuesday. I'll be back on Thursday, probably with another rant. Who knows? I might not be ranting on Thursday. I might be in a very good mood, which I was in a really good mood tonight, as a matter of fact. Even though I was ranting and talking about stupid things and the way people act, the irrational behavior of some people. It's good to discuss things, you know? It's good to talk about things. It's good to get things off your chest. Just, you know, talk about things in general. It's how the world goes round. In all actuality, it's really how the world goes round. Because, you know, if you're not talking about things and you're not discussing issues with other people, and you're not giving a point and counterpoint, then it kind of defeats the purpose of discussion. But I'll be back on Thursday. We'll discuss more topics. I'm sure I'll have more topics of discussion. And then again, I might not have any topics of discussion. We may just play video games and let it ride, which is probably what I'll do. Just play video games and let it ride. We'll talk about whatever comes up. But as always, viruses out there. Be safe. Protect yourselves the best way you can. Protect your families, because that's what's important, you know. So protect yourselves and do the best you can. Stay safe out there. As the dude on the news says, as he leaves of a night, as he finishes his broadcast, I pick it up. I say it just because it's a nice thing to say, and that is, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.